Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. Welcome to Lunch with Joy. Today we are going to talk about something that is necessary for every single one of us. We are going to be talking, I'm going to give you 5 mind-blowing ways AI can revolutionize your sales tracking. And being able to track our sales, AI is making it a totally brand new situation for our sales. It is turning our sales not just into a game, it is creating the crystal ball that we can see what our clients, what our prospects are going to be doing, when they're going to buy, when they are, it can predict everything. I've got a workshop coming up. I'm going to be doing a demonstration for RevTurbo. Anyone that's interested in seeing how it works, how the AI can work for you, what it can do, I am doing it's a 1-hour workshop. It will be on the 30th of October. Just put into any chat that and with any of the descriptions, just put start and I will make sure that you get the information. You can always get it by connecting with me or going to anything that I have out there. You can always find what I'm doing. But it is going to be an outstanding workshop. It's a 1-hour workshop. It's a simple thing. I did it close to lunchtime so that it's not going to interfere quite as much with everything for everyone, but it's going to be there. And it is going to be able to show you how AI is totally rewriting the rules. The rules were there as to what you did and how you did it, what your reliability and how many calls you needed to make before you were going to be able to make a close. That is going out the window now. And I will be giving you statistics today about some of the different things that are happening. It is unbelievable. The first mind blower that we have is all the predictive analysis that is done and able to be done with AI. AI is totally changing the way our sales can be done. It is amazing. Think about it. Imagine that AI, that you have somebody there telling you when a lead is going to convert, what they are interested in, and what their concerns might be. Can you think about that? If you walked into a sale knowing what their frustrations were before you came in there, what their objections were, you're going to be able to walk in and immediately address the question. You don't have to wait for it to come up. You can address it right off the bat. And when we can address it, we start thinking like our prospects. They realize, oh my goodness, they know us. How did they get into my brain? How do they know I had that question? AI is giving us that ability to do. And it is amazing. It is unbelievable because we are sitting in front of our prospect, or the sitting in front of the prospect. Today, a lot of times it's over a Zoom link, but it is a link where we're either right there in front of them or we're face to face on a link. And bingo, all of a sudden, you have the control. You can make the decisions. You can get in, identify the problems, identify the patterns, identify what is happening, And AI is going to give you that prediction and say, this is a very, very high prospect to close, high potential for close. It will give you the numbers. I was just looking at one of the formulas and one of the analysis sheets that I work with, and that we've got working, and it's amazing looking at what it does and how it is creating the information. It's amazing. I will probably be giving that out eventually. I'm making it pretty, and I've got to get it so that I can give it to you, not in AI, but I'm moving it into a spreadsheet so that I can give it to you, that you can see what is being done and how it is being done, and be able to do your own analysis. You'd have to put your own numbers into a spreadsheet, but you don't have AI to do it. But I'm creating the same analysis that I've got the AI doing for us. And so it is something that I'm going to be able to give to you so you can see how AI is doing the work for you. And that is, not everybody wants to give you that, but that's something that's very, very important, and I want you to know and understand what is coming up and how the prediction's being made. Because knowing how the prediction's being made, you may see that there's something for your particular business or your particular industry that is a little bit different, and you want this piece of information. And if you don't tell me, I don't know that. I'm not a mind reader, but AI has that ability. It seems like a mind reader, but it's not. It is just doing so much research, and computers just do so much, and they run through so many numbers, and that's how they're able to do everything that they do. That's how how this world has changed from, it used to take us thousands of years to move from one age to another. And now we are no longer at thousands. It then became, we got into the machines and the machine things working, and it was hundreds of years. And it's now down to, it's been 10 years. And beyond that, we're now getting into the fact that it's not even taking 10 years. It's not even a decade that it takes to move from one situation to the next, from one level to the next level. We keep moving up and up and up. We are able to do so much, and it is just, to me, it is so exciting. I hope everybody else gets as excited as I do. But it's one of those unbelievable things. I got another jaw-dropping statistic for you. Companies that are using AI for sales forecasting are seeing up to a 98% improvement in their sales forecast accuracy. Can you believe that? I've done that for years, but then that was the way my mind worked. But now that is becoming normal, and AI is able to do it for you. You don't have to have me there to be able to do the projections and the forecasting for you. You've got AI, and everybody has it. And yes, that's a specialty that I've always had, but everybody can have it today. I don't have to be the one doing the projections. And I may probably make more mistakes than the AI will, because the AI is doing a deeper analysis than I could ever do. And that's unbelievable. The mind-blowing statistic number 2. Real-time performance optimization is giving us the ability to have AI learn as it goes. Every day it does another piece of analysis. It adds more data into the analysis for your particular company. You're doing something with RevTurbo. RevTurbo has got all the statistics coming in, and they're coming in on your particular sales. And that's what gives it the ability to keep getting better and better and better. So you may start out with an increase of 10%, and a few days later or weeks later, it's going to increase a little bit more and a little bit more. It might increase to 12 or 14 or 15%. And then as it goes, it will keep increasing. And you're going to see the advantages coming to you because AI is constantly learning. It learns unbelievable. I get so excited with AI because I know what it can do. I know how my brain thinks. I know how it works. And my brain, I've always, I remember too many people, the Mr. Spock, he thinks like a computer. Yes. Well, that was what I was told. That's me too. I think like a computer because of the vision disabilities that what the nation and the world calls disability. I call it, a friend of mine came up with the term handy able. That is one of my extra special talents. And that talent gives me the ability to do many things that other people don't even think about. They can't realize, they can't conceive of because they just can't see that. But I can see it because of the way that I have to see. I don't see the way you do, so I can do things that you don't do because it's natural. That was how I had to learn, and that's the way my brain thinks. After a lot of years, our brains get even more productive and more efficient, and it's just like the computer. You keep working with it, and it keeps going and keeps getting better. And AI gets better, I get better, but I'm not going to get as better as fast as that computer can get better, because that computer can take in way more information than this little brain can hold. So it's amazing, and I want you to be able to have that. So that's why I am always teaching, always sharing, and always giving information out, telling people how to do it, and making Rev Turbo available for anybody, that you can do what you want to do when you want to be able to do it. Right now, I will tell you that I am working, because of my background, I'm doing a lot for CPAs. However, that doesn't mean I can't do something for the mom and pop flower business down the street. I can work with anybody. I can help anybody. I just want to be able to help the most people in the world. And I will tell you, if you're a woman business owner, you're in my heart, because I want to help 10 million women business owners, because I have put myself through a lot of turmoil and a lot of hassle because of the way I was raised, the way I grew up. I was constantly told that nothing was ever good enough and nothing was ever right. And so I don't want women business owners to be continuing through that. I want to make sure that I am there to be able to help those women get through that, to pass that, be able to let it go, to be able to do what I've done. It's taken me over 70 years to be able to do this, but I don't want you to have to be there. I want you to be with me and to be coming along and to be doing all the things that your higher power, my higher power, whom I choose to call God, has out there for you. And there is more than you can begin to believe. We just have to accept and believe that it is there for us. It's always been there. It always will be there. There is more than enough for all of us to be able to share and grow and develop and become better and better and better. So I'll get off my soapbox. I'm going crazy with that, but I'm sorry. That's me. My mind-blowing fact number 3. Excuse me. Hyper-personalization. I love the word hyper-personalization. I have no idea why, but I've been talking about that the first time I saw it, and hyper anything just makes me giddy. So I love hyper-personalization. We can turn that customer into our best friend, because you can talk directly to their heart. AI is learning. It's learning the words, but we have been able to teach AI the emotional words. What words are emotional? What an emotional word is, and that is major impact. People, it's standard sales piece. People buy with emotion, and they support it with logic. That's it. People will buy based on their emotions, and they'll support it with the logic. Then okay, I've got to come up with, okay, why do I want this? I want this because it's going to save me this much. It's going to make me this much. It's going to do this for me. It's going to do that for me. I'm going to get this, that, and something else. But it's the emotion that pushes that buy, that pushes the button that says, buy me now, let's get it now. Okay, yes, and that is something that we are teaching AI how to recognize. And it's just a matter of setting up the parameters and making sure things get explained to AI in that way. And then by doing that, we're able, when we do a hyper-personalization, we can deal with each particular customer at that level, at their level. And not at my level, not at your level, but at their level. And that's what makes it so effective. That's what makes it work so well. And when we do that, we are in heaven. We can be just doing anything and everything. And it all comes down to being able to talk to the person the way they want to be talked to, in the form that they want to be talked to. Do they want to see it in text? Do they want to see it in email? Do they want to see it in video? What is it that each person is looking for? What is their buying style? What do they do? What is their personality style? How do they learn? Are they kinesthetic? Are they visual? Or are they auditory? You need to know that information, and AI is able to help us figure that out. That was always something, because of the vision problem, I can't always see the things that you can see to help you determine whether somebody is auditory, visual, or kinesthetic. And with AI, I then have the advantage again. I can bring that into my life. I can use AI to help me learn that, to be able to help me determine what is the particular thing that this person's doing. Mind-blowing fact number 4. Automated lead scoring and prioritization is going to give you so many insights, because it's going to improve your timing. You're not going to be going in there and making a sales offer when somebody's nowhere near ready to buy. You'll know based on their scores where they're at. Are they ready to buy? Are they ready to leave? Are they ready to jump ship? You'll know that before you even begin to approach them. AI can tell you that. We can set the system up so that it's going to be able to give you the information as on a day-by-day basis, or on a weekly basis, or on whatever term or scenario, however you want it to be. It's going to tell you that. You will be able to get what you need, or what you need your salespeople to have. If you're not doing the sales yourself, you've got a team that's doing your sales. And so they're the ones that need the information. But as a manager, you need to know what your salespeople are doing. You need to know how to approach them, what to do with them, and how to work with them. So you need to be able to work with it and keep going. So what AI is doing, companies using lead scoring are seeing a 30% reduction in cost per lead and a 40% increase in conversion rates. Wow. Can you imagine your salespeople, if you're not doing the sales, if you've got a team doing your sales, they're going to be so excited because they're getting more in their pocket. They're making more sales. And it's not costing them anything. Or you could have them give something for getting the AI input. It doesn't make any difference. You decide what you want to do. Do you want to give this to your people because it's going to be a bottom line effect for you? You're going to have the biggest impact, but they're going to be happy because they're going to see their income increase. So it's going to make all of us better. We are all going to be benefiting. Everybody is going to be getting better because of the abilities of AI. And it's just a matter of learning how to use it and using it. The last of my tips today, the last mind blower, is looking at sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis is going to give you the ability to create a better connection with your prospects, with your customers. And every meeting I go to, one of the first comments I hear, inevitably, every single meeting, the problem is always communication. If you don't know how to communicate with that customer, you're not going to be able to keep up that rapport and keep things moving. And that's one of the things that will generally cause a customer to jump ship. And you don't want them jumping ship, not particularly not if they're a good customer. If they don't pay you, then yeah, you want them jumping ship. You want to get rid of them. But if they're paying you and they're doing well, you're doing well for them, they're doing well for you, you want to be able to continue working with that customer and keep them around. Keep them making money and letting yourselves be making money. And so you need to be able to improve that communication skill. You need to improve it with your family, with your children, with your spouse. You need to be able to communicate better with the world, because that's what is going to give us the ability to do better and better and better. I don't want any of you to be like all the politicians. It doesn't make any difference where they're at in the world. All the politicians, in my opinion, and I'm probably going to be off, but I don't think it's going to be off that much. All the politicians, they're experts at lying. They are going to feed you what they think you want to hear. They're not going to necessarily give you what you want to hear. They're going to give you the words you want to hear. And I don't want you to be like that. I want you to know and understand what that sentiment is, what your prospect is thinking, what they're coming up with, and be able to communicate with them so that they understand that you understand them. And that's the secret to making bigger sales, better sales, and more sales. And I know this has been a long one today, but I just get so excited about this. It is unbelievably amazing. When you increase customer satisfaction, if you can increase that score by communicating to them, you are going to see potentially up to a 25% increase in customer retention. And all businesses, it doesn't make any difference what the business is, who you are, nobody is going to have every single customer stay with them forever. But if you can improve that communication and improve that, you can potentially get up to a 25% increase in customer retention. And getting those customers continue to buy, wow, that is amazing. Unbelievably amazing. So, what you need to do what I want you to do today, I want you to tell me, I want you to put into the comments anywhere in any one of the comment sheets on any of the social media, list one thing that you want your business to be working on. What's one thing that your business is going to work on in the next 3 months, the next quarter? Even though this is not the end of the quarter, this is, the quarter started at the beginning of this month, but that's okay. We'll take what you want to do for the next 3 months. What is one thing that you are going to work on? Are you going to work on that communication? Are you going to work on understanding and learning when your customers want to buy? Are you going to learn when that trigger is going off, that they're ready to buy something, and knowing what they want to buy? Are you ready to go in and understand the lead scoring? Do you want to understand more of that scoring piece so that you can help create your own pieces and learn and do? Are you wanting to develop a better hyper communication, hyper personalization? That is such a big thing, and there are so many businesses doing that. Are you wanting to understand the real-time performance optimization? Are you wanting to be able to make sure that things are done right away, with precision and with style and with everything working for it on a timely basis? Is that what you want? And the predictions. Are you wanting to be able to predict what your sales are going to be this next 12 months? Is that what you want? Because if your sales are too high, that can kill a company just as easily as sales too low. If you don't have the ability to bring the, whether it is product or service, it makes no difference. You don't have the ability to produce the product or to provide the service that you are selling, as much of it as you're selling. If you sell too much, you can be in deep doo-doo. So you need to know where you're at and what you're going to be doing. So it is very important, and I am looking forward to being able to be here with you, help you. I get so excited. I'm sure nobody's figured that one out, but I really do get excited about this stuff. I love this. This excites me more than the numbers do, and numbers have always excited me. And I just am so excited with all the things that I can do with AI, and that I can help people do with AI, and that I can get the AI to do for me and for you, that it keeps my fires lit. And so if you want your fires to be lit, I hope that you're going to join us. Plan on the 30th. Plan on being there. I am really excited about getting people interested in understanding what AI can do for them, because AI is going to be our future. It already is our future. It is going to continue growing and expanding, and we need to be able to keep control of it. We need to be able to know what we are having done, what we want it to do, and how we want it to work. And that's what I'm going to be helping you with. So if nobody has told you yet today that they love you, let me be the first. I love you because you are you. And that is so very, very special. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your AI wants, desires, and all the information that you're giving us and providing to us. And just make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and ring that bell so that you're going to be notified the next time a video is posted. Because yes, I do them every day, Monday through Friday. I do the video, and I love it. I love doing this. I am not afraid to speak, in case you hadn't figured that one out. But I love you, and I want you to be able to do better than your best, better than you could ever imagine. And that's what will help. That's why we'll use AI to help you become beyond anything you could ever imagine. So, I will see you tomorrow, and I am looking forward to seeing you then. Have a good one, and may the prophets always be with you.